How you do? Hey, everybody. Hopefully we're live and you can hear everything. Yeah, you can hit the record button. I have some announcements to make. Where's my list of announcements? Oh, right here. So thanks for joining me for some Friday fun. And really, I thought I need to get in front of everybody and make a few announcements about what's happening with the business and what's coming up and all that happy information. And so I thought, well, let's do a little Friday fun, and I'll give you some information about what's happening, and then I'll give some stuff away. Ooh, that's always fun, right? Okay. So if you want to be entered to give this stuff away, you can all of you who are watching this after the live, you can thank Terry Wiegand because she emailed in and said, hey, I never get to enter anything because I'm at work at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday morning or Friday morning or whatever day it is. Usually we're Tuesdays. Okay, so she said, I would love to be able to enter. And so we're going to record this. We're going to post it up on our YouTube channel, and it's already going to be on our Facebook channel. So you have until Sunday at midnight to watch and then enter. There's Karen's going to post some links to an enter to win box. So you have until Sunday. You can only enter one time. So if you're online now, enter now. And then we'll do drawings on first thing Monday morning, and I'll do another post or a quick video and let everybody know who won. So for those of you who are watching late, you can put up a little post thanking Terry for kind of bringing that to our attention, that people who work during the 11 o'clock on a Friday don't get to participate. So first thing I want to talk about is the tariff increases. So all of you have heard the news about the trade war with China and how that's affecting trade and all that kind of information. And so over the last 8 or 9 months, there have been these increases in tariffs, which have affected us, but we've been absorbing all of those added costs. So the highest increase in tariff rates was 10%, and that's on top of what we were already paying in tariff. And our tariff rates range between like 3%, and they go all the way up to 20%. So essentially our tariffs went from 3% to 13%, or from 20% to 30% in that first, what they call the list. List 1, list 2. Now list 3 starts, and list 3 is 25%. And so that's kind of a lot for us to handle. So we're going to absorb some of that cost in some things, but you're going to see some price increases in other things. And once the trade war ends and the tariffs drop back down to normal, the prices will adjust back to normal as well. So I just wanted to let you know that's kind of what's going on and why it's happening. Some of the price increases, or most of the price increases, are very, very small. So I'm not even sure that most of you would actually notice them. But if you do, that's why. The die file will be back in stock on our website in mid-July, but I also want to let you know that Home Shopping Network will have it again in September. And so for those of you who shop with Home Shopping Network, you know that our deal with them is that they offer the best retail price in the marketplace. And so if you buy it from us, you're going to get it faster, but you're going to pay a little more. If you want to wait a little bit till September to get yourself another die file, they will have them in September, again, at a better price than we have them. What they did not pick up with the die files were the additional magnetic strips. So if you want extra, a box of 60 magnetic strips to go on your die file, and we just are loading this one up, actually, so I don't have it loaded to show you in case you're unfamiliar, but watch the die fi video. You can get the magnetic strips from us. HSM will just have the die file. So for you, those of you who are waiting, you can get on the wait list on our website. And then, so if you're not sure what you want to do, jump on the wait list on our website for the die file. And Karen, maybe you can put up a link to that, and we'll add a link when we post the video on YouTube as well. And then you can get on the wait list. At least you'll know when it's back in stock on our site. And then you can decide if you want to wait or you want to go ahead and get it when we've got it. So coming soon, we have, this is our 5x7 fab file, which has been very popular for 5x7 photo storage, postcards, embossing folders, and that kind of thing. But a lot of people now want to use it just for stamps or just for dies. So this product, the 5x7 fab file, probably next week, about this time, well, middle of next week, this will be available as a standalone item on the website. So if you're interested in just buying the boxes, you don't want the file folders that have always come with it, you can now do that. If you visit the website and you click on the Coming Soon tab on the Shop by Brand page, it'll show all the new things. And if you want to hop on a wait list for any or all of those, you can get, well, if you get on the wait list for one of them, they're all coming in together. So you can get on all the wait lists if you want notifications about all the products, or just get on one and then you'll know everything's available. So why do people love the 5x7? Because it's perfect for dies and stamps, as well as other types of embellishments if you store your embellishments this way instead of in a scrap rack. So the 5x7 fab file fits with our sticky die storage cards. Those fit in there. It also fits with our 5x7 stamp pockets, right? So you can easily use, if you've already got them or you're looking for a way to store your dies and stamps, you can use either one of those products in the box. Now, a lot of stamps come in the 5x7 sheet with acetate on both sides, and those are easy to store. They don't need a pocket or anything like that. However, we also are going to have the 5x7 magnetic sheets that fit into the pockets. So what's unique about our magnetic sheets, they're a little bit less expensive than the other ones. So this is the common one that you can get. This is a great product. I'm not bad-mouthing this product, but it's mounted on chipboard. So it's twice as thick and twice as heavy as the magnetic sheets that we will have that fit in our pockets, right? So the beautiful thing about these is they're flexible. So if you're using a hard magnetic sheet, getting your dies off and on, certainly far from impossible. They don't slide very easily. And if you bend the card to get your dies off, then you're going to bend the chipboard and you're going to lose that integrity, right? So if you like the hardness of the chipboard, it works great. It also fits in our pockets, but it's very heavy, and it's difficult to get your dies off versus a flexible sheet where you can just flex it. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, and the edges of your dies just pop up. So it's easy to pull them off. And then you can put two of these, if you want to put them in back to back, into a stamp pocket. You can do that. Oh, I forgot to show you that too. So because our sheet is kind of shiny, it's white on the magnetic side, so it's just a little prettier, I guess. But the dies slide really easily because it's got a slick finish on it. So if you want to slide your dies off and on rather than flex and pull them off and on, you can do that. And then you can see on the back of this, I just stuck the label for this die set on the back so I would know what it was. So this is the lowercase set of these dies. I also have the uppercase set. So what I probably will do is fill another card, put it on the back side so I have upper and lowercase from the whole die set in one pocket, right? And then you can fit, let me just tell you, with these, you can fit 15 pockets. With these pockets and this type of magnet, you can fit 30 pockets into the 5x7 file. So coming next week, you're going to be able to purchase the 5x7 box on its own, and then you can choose. It also is going to come in sets. So there's sets that have pockets and sets that have magnets. There's a multi-pack where you're getting 3 sets of them. I will tell you, the multi-pack where you get 3 boxes, 15 pockets, and 15 dies is also going to be on HSN in July. What else are we airing on HSN in July? Just so you know, I believe the date in July is Monday, July 8th. And we will also have the punch pack, value pack of that. So that's a 1-inch punch pack, a 1.5 inch, a 2-inch, and the double-sided. That's also, I believe, up on our website. I think it's in the coming soon category as well, even though it's all products that we already make. That set, so if you want to take a look at it before the HSN event. But they always have a great value at HSN. It's one of each of the 4 designs, a 1-inch, 1.5, 2-inch, and then the double-sided store and go. So if you love those products, we'll have a combo pack of them, but HSN will have a combo pack that's a better deal. All right, so I think that's all the information that I needed to get out, except for I want to tell you one other thing. Someone I was talking about hiring a new business manager or a business manager. We don't have one at the moment. And someone, I don't remember if it was Chastity from American Crafts, someone I was talking to said, what about your sons? And I said, I don't know. I'm not sure that they would be interested in doing that. They grew up in this business or whatever, doing trade shows, and neither one of them had come to me and said, Mom, what I would really like to do is get involved with your business. And so, but I did ask them, my older son, and his response was very sweet. And he said, Mom, if that's what you need me to do, then he lives in Arizona, I will come up there and I will do that job for you if that's what you need me to do. But would I choose to do it if you don't need me to do it? No, I would not. So that got him off the hook. He got some good kid points and then also was not obligated to the job. And then my younger son, whose actual degree is in business, had a job already with a company that he likes. And so I thought he's probably not interested. And then we started talking about it. And he said, well, I think if I come to work for you, we're considerably smaller than the company he was working for. He said, I think I'll learn more because eventually I would like to have my own business. And I think if I'm working for you, I will see many more facets of how small business runs and, what it takes and all that stuff. So my younger son, Max, who many of you have seen in videos and in photographs and sometimes at trade shows when he was younger, if you've been hanging around for a long time, he is going to be in training for the next several months to be our operations manager. So you may see him popping up or his name popping up from time to time. So welcome, Max. All right, let's give some stuff away. What am I giving away today? I'm giving away our brand new embossing station with some goodies from my good friends at American Crafts. So if you watch HSN, you know American Crafts is on there all the time. The crew from American Crafts are awesome. They're super fun to work with, all around great people, and they make amazing products. So especially tools, they make great stuff. They have some really cool Amy Tangerine and Amber Kemp-Gerstel. They have a bunch of different product lines that are awesome. If you're unfamiliar with them, you should definitely check them out. Well, when I told Chastity that I was going to be giving some embossing stations away today, she said, well, let me send you some goodies to give away with that. So if you are one of 2 winners today, you are going to get an embossing station. You are going to get the Zap embossing gun, right, which is my favorite. It's also pink. And you are going to get 3 embossing pens. And so if you've never done any embossing, you write with these pens on whatever paper that you want to emboss onto, sprinkle them with embossing powder, use your heat gun, and it will emboss whatever you have written. So you're getting these 2 things, and then you are getting an Edna bag, and you are getting 14 different colors of embossing powder. So there's all kinds of goodies in here. I guess you can kind of zoom in on them. Actually, you can see all the different colors. So I'm going to add an Edna bag to your prize package. And then American Crafts, Moxie, has contributed a bunch of different colors of embossing powder. So you will get that. So I'm going to give away 2 of those complete sets. And then I also have some extra embossing powders from Moxie from American Crafts, and those are going to be secondary prizes. So you want to be sure and click on the Enter to Win form, or I don't know what Karen has, maybe it's a sign-up form. I don't know how she has termed it, but it's in the text for what's going on right now, and it will be under the video. There'll be a link. So make sure you enter to win. You have to enter by Sunday at midnight in order to be in the drawing, and we will draw names Monday morning. And then let people know right away and get your prizes out to you. If by some chance you win and you already have an embossing station, we will get you another prize. I don't know what it is, but it will depend on what you already own. And then we will choose another winner for the embossing station setup. So just because you have an embossing station doesn't mean you can't win. Be sure you put your name in the Enter to Win for that as well. I think that's all I have to talk about today. Max, can you just yell down the stairs to Karen and see if she has any questions for me to answer? One of the common questions that I get is, when is the next Get Organized Challenge? It's going to start in September. So if you have done the GOC before and you want to get back in on the next challenge, that's going to start in September. So watch for some updates on that. Another thing I should let you know is that we are doing a bunch of changes to our website, and that means we're changing up the sign-up forms and registration for classes and that kind of thing. So if things seem a little bit wonky when you sign up or they look different than they've looked in the past, don't worry about it. It's just our new website and our new system. Oh, Max, everybody wants to meet Max. And so he came in this morning to run the camera. So come on over, Max, and say hi. He did just ride his bike down, so he wasn't really dressed for on air. But this is Max. Say hi, Max.
How's it going?
Next time you see him, he'll be in his Totally Tiffany apron or something similar. But you will see him around. We're going to get him involved in every facet of our business. So you might see him at a trade show or two as well. Thanks. He's excited. I'm excited to have him here. I think he's going to learn a lot, and it's going to be just a great experience. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning in this morning or this afternoon or Saturday or Sunday or whenever you're watching. And I'll look forward to picking winners on Monday morning. Take care of you. One last thing. Max almost turned us off. I totally forgot to mention there is a Scrapbook Expo going on in Puyallup. For those of you who live everywhere else in the world, that means nothing to you. But I live in Tacoma. And Puyallup is where we have our Scrapbook Expo, the closest one, which is about 20 minutes from here. And there is an expo going on this weekend, Scrapbook Expo. So if you didn't know about that, get on down there tomorrow. Stephanie Bernard is carrying a lot of our buddy bags and other organizer products in her booth. So if you need a few things, stop by Stephanie Bernard's booth, say Tiffany said hi, and pick up the few buddy bags or whatever you need. Also, if you are there or you are going and you are going to be at the crop, there's a good chance I will show up and do a little crop walk tonight. It's Friday night. So keep an eye out for me down there at the Puyallup crop. All right, everybody, take care. Have a great weekend, and I will be back on Monday.